Greetings, Seekers, and welcome to Exanimum, The Silent Call. Now, I know what you're thinking. Esquire, you don't do horror games on your channel. I've never seen a horror game pop up on anywhere on your channel at any point in time, and you're right. Horror is a genre that generally, I'm not a big horror movie enjoyer, so horror stuff kind of generally passes me by, but I do want to give a major shout out, and you saw the company name there, per, Perspectic Games. But I always get tongue-tied on that. I always want to say Perpestic. No, it's Perspectic Games. I want to thank you very much for sponsoring tonight's video and stream. The dev was reached out to me over on Twitter and was like, "Hey, we have this game. Do you want to give it a shot? We have we can give you a Steam key for it." And I was like absolutely blown away when that happened. So a major shout out to the dev team over there. Thank you guys so much for the Steam key. Really appreciate it. We're gonna give this game an honest look and probably not play through the whole thing because I don't know how long this game is, but we are going to do a little bit of a dive into kind of what you could probably expect from playing a game like this. It's labeled as a psychological horror, and I'm hoping that that's more aligned with the Silent Hill style of psychological horror, when things are just kind of weird and creepy, as opposed to things that pop out of nowhere and jump scare you, kind of like Visage or something to that extent. But I don't know. I played this game for a couple of minutes and was like, you know what? I'm gonna just hold off on... Hey, hello. We're starting off tonight with a raid from Alice. Hello. Welcome in, raiders. You are actually at the perfect time. We have just started. Yes, hello. It's a slime raid. Welcome in, Revo. Hello. It's a slime raid. Yes. Welcome in, guys. We are just starting our hashtag sponsored content for this evening. Also, if you see yourself, say hi on YouTube. So, like any game that I do on the Impression series, I always want to jump into the options first. Yes, you did say that you were going to come and say hi. I didn't know that you were going to bring a whole crew of people with you. So thank you so much for coming to the raid. Really appreciate it, guys. If you're not following Allison Dusty, go make sure to drop her a follow over on her channel. She's a fantabulous content creator, and maybe you've seen her play a couple of games with me on the channel before. So, good stuff over there. So we've seen her before, but she's amazing. Go check her out. All right, so gameplay, language. We're going to stick to English because I'm an English kind of guy. Audio. All right, master volume. We're going to bring master volume down just a smidge because I feel like it's going to blast out my eardrums. So we're going to go 25 on that one, and then we're going to apply that. Video. Yes. Yeah. Video. Okay, good. Windowed. Borderless. That's excellent. Borderless windowed is absolutely critical for modern gaming. Unlocked FPS VSync. That's good. Color deficiency HDR. All that kind of stuff that kind of really doesn't mean much to me because I usually just kind of leave it on as such and whatever. As the big thing for those of us who I don't have, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome in. I appreciate that. Thank you. Welcome. So, if you're going to be playing games on a lower end PC, now I upgraded, at the time that I'm recording this, I now have upgraded my PC to 32 gigs of RAM. So I've kind of capped out the RAM that my motherboard can safely handle. I'm also running a 2060 RTX now, which is a massive step up from the 1650 I was running before. So to that end, there are certain things that I can run a little bit better on and off stream without it kind of derailing on me. For any game that you are playing on a lower end PC, things that really are going to help your performance are obviously what they have labeled under performance. Locking your FPS. Most of the time, you'll probably want to have it capped at about 30 FPS. Unlocked isn't too bad. It could put a bit of a strain on your system as it's trying to gauge how much FPS the game will allow you to, your processor will allow you to run. And then VSync obviously will tether that to whatever kind of frame rate you can get off of your monitor. VSync will kind of sync that up automatically. But I generally leave VSync off, and I leave any kind of locked FPS. I leave it unlocked generally. things like shadows, ambient occlusion, anything like that, you'll always want to make sure that those things are kind of tuned either off or very on low settings if you're running lower quality or lower end PCs. And then obviously the higher up you get, the more those settings you can add in afterwards. But by and large, that's kind of where your audio options are. And controls, yeah, we'll change our display settings. Controller type, that's interesting because it says it actually doesn't have controller support, but it does. Apparently. So you can have Xbox, PlayStation, or Switch. Inverted sticks off, vibration off. That's fine. I'm going to be playing keyboard and mouse anyway. Anybody who ever plays with, inverting your horizontal and vertical axes, then clearly you are a pilot and a wizard. Head bobbing we're going to turn off because motion sickness is, a thing for people out there, and anything that has head bobbing, wow, blah, 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 head bobbing, I usually turn it off because it's just, bleh. It is just unfun. All right. Without further ado, then, we are pretty much all set to go. Keybinds, interact, aim, flashlight, pretty standard controls here. So there's obviously nothing that we're really going to be attacking in this game. So that's always good. Oh, thank you so much, Alice. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for coming in with your community. I really appreciate the support as well. Thank you so much, Beige Made, for the follow as well. Thank you so much. So, guys, let's jump into Exanimum, the Silent Call, brought to you by Perspective Games. Again, major shout out to them. Thank you guys so much for the Steam key. Really appreciate it. And if you guys are wondering, you guys can purchase this game on Steam right now for the grand total of $9 Canadian. That's right, this game is on the lower end side, which leads me to believe that it is on the shorter side, but I don't know. I've never played this, so if you guys want to check it out, you can go, and I'll have the link for the game down in the description below as well for you guys to find that easily enough. But it is from an indie little studio, and let's dive in. We're going to go new game. We're going to go here. And let's jump in. Now, as far as I know, there's no voice acting, so why am I here? I don't remember anything. Only thing I remember is that I was driving with my daughter and wife in the car. After that, oh, hi! So, her, right away, so that's fun. Alright, so that's good. We're in bandages, apparently, inside a hospital, so let us just tune the audio down just a little bit more, because I am a wuss. If you guys want to scare yourselves with the audio, then just listen to the audio of the video cranked up. Okay, so that's fun. So spooky, scary skeleton right off the bat, that's great. Okay, well, the only thing that we can do is leave. Holy crap, the sensitivity. Let's, oh my goodness. Okay, let's dial that down. Controls, camera, horizontal, bring that down to like 0.5. Good lord. Ow. Apply that. Let me out. Okay. That's not okay, though. These things... Oh, okay, someone unlocked the door for me. Okay, great. Hello? Hello, people? Okay, well... Naturally, we're going to try to leave first. Okay. What could go wrong inside here, eh? Anatomy. Yep. I do have to say, we're going to tune down the sensitivity just a wee bit more because I feel like I'm really kind of flying about the place here. Yeah, so I feel like I'm... Stay in the light. Well, the thing is I don't know if there's any kind of sanity tracking in this game. That's the thing. I can run. Obviously, people are screaming, so that's always good. Now, whether or not those are actual people screaming or voices in my head, I don't know. Cool. Okay, well, hello. Avon calling. Okay, no one down there. And nothing over there. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any stamina bars, so I don't know if my guy's actually going to run out of... Well, yeah, I'm going to assume it's a guy. Someone was banging on something. Okay, well, we'll have a look down here. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, hi! No, no, no! No! I want to say hi! No, fine. So it looks like I have my answer of what kind of, you know, what kind of scares we're gonna get in this game. We're clearly gonna be getting some jump scares, so that's gonna be fun. Can I close the door? I can. Now, okay, so crouch is a press and hold. Okay, I don't really know if that's... Okay, I can collect the key, so I'll get the key. And what are you? Ooh, a whole bunch of redacted. Read the note. Subject, Jason Mercer. Wait, who's reading it? Or who's... Oh, okay, Nikolai. Dear authorities, this note contains important information regarding the patient, Jason Mercer, at St. Valentine's Hospital. Jason Mercer is a 37-year-old man who's recently been admitted to our hospital. He is undergoing treatment at St. Valentine's Hospital. We do not have complete information about his condition and treatment. More information is needed about his personal and medical history. Based on our observations at the hospital, we would like to highlight some important points about Jason Mercer. Jason is an extremely mysterious and introverted individual. He struggles to communicate and often appears to be withdrawn into his own inner world. During his time at the hospital, Jason has been observed experiencing hallucinations and occasionally dissociating from reality. This raises serious concerns about Jason's mental health. We do not have clear information about why and how Jason came to the hospital. He has not provided any explanation during our conversations with him. It is imperative that Jason Mercer's treatment and observation process be closely monitored. Additionally, strict adherence to hospital security protocols is essential. We request further investigation to obtain more information about Jason Mercer and his treatment. Sincerely, Nikolai Petrovich. Those of you who might be of the, Russian persuasion, my apologies if the accent was somehow butchered. So, okay, this is always good. When you're playing as a guy who suffers from hallucinations, that's always, that's the best. So we're going to obviously be dealing with someone who is clearly incapable of distinguishing between reality and hallucination, most likely, unless there's something more sinister afoot. But we don't know. Alright, so open up the door. Hello. Hi, people. Hello. Let me in? Oh, yes, you can. Alright, perfect. It's your fault. Is it, though? It's my fault, huh? Being only able to see out of, like, a single bandage is really unfortunate right now. Though I do have to admit, having limited view kind of really... it's a great technique to kind of show like a limited perspective, right? Like, so we're very much inside this character's personal space and personal headspace. So we're really only seeing what he sees, and it's not like a third person kind of thing where it's potentially over the top or otherwise. So that's kind of interesting. We'll see exactly how much the vision comes into play later on, but as of right now, I can't see crud. And this is rather unfortunate because the game is really dark too. Now, it's been my experience that when you're playing games that are set inside a mental institution or hospital of some kind, there's usually something dark and sinister happening. So, we're probably setting ourselves up for something really bad happening. We're just kind of not there yet. But the fact that we were able to get... The fact that we were able to get into, like, basically the warden's or the chief of medicine's office and grab his keys, that's always a good sign. Okay, so there's more stuff in there than we need. His breathing's a little heavy, too. So that's fun. All right. Read the note. Okay, so this probably is written by the receptionist. So let's see what we got here. From the early hours of the morning, the influx of patients and visitors began. However, the day started off like any ordinary day, until those strange phone calls arrived. At 10:30, the main phone rang with a call from the number 2120. Initially, I thought this might be a routine call from a patient or visitor, but there was no sound, only silence, and a strange static noise could be heard. I waited for a while, but there was nothing on the other end. A few minutes later, a second call came from the same number, and this time, strange noises could be heard. I started to feel a bit concerned and decided to record the calls and report them to the security department. However, when the third call came, I was met with an even more alarming situation. The caller was speaking incoherently, and their tone was unsettling. Oh. I immediately informed the security department and continued to keep records of the incoming calls. We had never encountered such situations before. For the rest of the day, things proceeded normally among the patients and visitors. However, those peculiar phone calls still linger in my mind. Oh, hi! Oh, hi! Hi, person! Person! Hi! What key? Okay, well, you seem rather indisposed right now, so that's fine. By phone. Okay, so let's go 2120. I have to actually use the keypad for this one. I is fine. Selection up, selection down, cue back, selection right, selection and then how do I call this here? Enter. Take me away. That's fair. Can I leave, I wonder? I have a key. I should be able to just leave. Nuts. I was really hoping to be able to just leave, but whatever. What do you have to say for yourself? What key? Got it. Wait, exit. Yeah, let me out. Crap. Hey, do you want to give me a hand, friend? You can be the, you're gonna go first person. You look charred. You look charred. Put key or port key? Are you gonna be okay? You're probably fine. Okay, so now I've got to find... Yeah, director's office. If I can get to the director's office easily enough, then... Yeah. Wait, actually, I want to go back and see if he's still there. Are you still there, friend? Oh, yeah, you are. Okay. You probably don't look like you really want to go anywhere. So you know what? I'm not going to hold that against you. I'm also talking a lot to try to, like, you know, um, play down the fact that I'm kind of, like, on edge a little bit here. So if things are kind of like, hey, Esquire, you're probably not giving this the proper attention, it's because I'm coping. I am coping with this, okay? Like I said, I don't do horror channel. I don't do horror, actually, I don't do horror at all on the channel, and I don't do horror very well, so this is all going to be just kind of an exercise in, hey, hopefully I don't, you know, freak myself out or something, you know? I really hope that I'll be able to see better when I get a flashlight. I'd love to get a flashlight. I'd love to get my hands on a flashlight. Okay, well, I feel like I've exhausted all my, oh no, I want to go back upstairs. Aha, that's why. I mean, I'm assuming 2120 is on the second floor and I was on the first floor. What's this? Oh, is there someone in there? Oh, there is. Oh, hello. You want to open up the door and let me in? You're in the bathroom. Okay, well, you know what? Maybe you might want to just stay in the bathroom then. That's fine. You gotta love places like this that are just like, clearly something happened here. Like, clearly things are not okay here. Can a guy get some privacy? Absolutely not. You know what? We're gonna go bug him again. Maybe after excessively knocking on the door, he'll let me go. What if I have to use the bathroom? What if I have to use the bathroom? Can you let me in? Fine. This whole not being able to see thing, though? Oh, my God. Okay. You clearly don't care that I'm trying to get into the bathroom, though. Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something here. I've checked. The heck? You're just benches and a. Yeah, I don't know if like it's like, you know, when people use like the word normal a bit too often, and you're like, you know, there's nothing really normal about that. What do you have to say for yourself? Absolutely nothing. And we don't get any guns, so we know that we're not going to be shooting anything. Nothing to shoot. Okay, well, I can zoom in. I have some kind of like hypervision that I can go into. What? Okay, that's fine. The only other thing I can think of doing is, how are you doing? Put key. You know what? Take me away. Oh, I can't use that anymore. I have an inventory. I did. Well, I used my... No, 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 don't read the note. Don't read the note. Oh, Q for quit. So if you go into your inventory by pressing tab, Q is the quit button by default. Good to know. I feel like I'm missing information here. I feel like there's like one more critical piece of information I'm missing in order to proceed here. Now, I'm also kind of like a little bad at games like this, so, you know, don't let my playthrough potentially discourage you from the game. Overall, it's looking really nice. It kind of has a... The sensitivity of the looking up and looking down is a little bit wibbly, but overall, though, so far, it's so far so good. Okay. You're clearly just, you're having a moment, so I'll leave you to it. I feel like there's at least one more thing in the director's office that I'm missing, but I don't know what. And all he says is put key, which I'm pretty sure I did put key. I mean, I don't know where I put the key, but I put it somewhere. I have a feeling, though, I'll give you my thoughts on this in due time, but I kind of have an inclination about where this game's plot trajectory might be going. And I think I've got a good handle on where we're going to be winding up. Oh my goodness, you guys can see way better than I can, though. Oh my god, I'm just looking over at stream a couple times, and it's like, oh my god, I might have to watch the monitor on there. You know what? Hold on a second here. Can I... brightness. Oh! I love atmospheric. Don't get me wrong. I love atmospheric, but I also love being able to just see where I'm going. So we actually have better vision now. Okay, so you're not going to let me go this way, are you? Well, I don't have the key. So whatever I did do, with whatever key that I did do something with, psychology of art. Okay. Can you... excuse me, are you finished in there? Can you let me in, please? Fine. What room is this? Toilets. So there's the bathroom and then there's the toilets. Huh. Okay. All right, we're going to take a step back here, guys, for a second. We're going to take a step back here. We're going to have a proper look here. So, clearly can't go in that way. Is there anything else? We're going to go through every single room. Another raid. Well, hello. Hello, Iffy. Hello, welcome in. I appreciate the raid. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shoutouts to Iffy, Iffin you please. Hi, Iffy. Hello. I stream seems to be running kind of questionably right now for me, so I turned stream raiders off for I'll run it. I'll run it afterwards. After stream. But everything seems to be kind of chugging for me tonight. Does it look like it's chugging for you guys? Let me know. If it is, I'll have to turn some stuff down. The game runs really well, just everything else seems like it's kind of lagging. Oh, alright. Well, if you guys say so, then that's great. I'll find out when I edit the VOD. And I'll probably have this up, you know, soon, in relatively quick order. How was your stream, though, Iffy? You were playing some Kingdoms and Castle. How was your stream? How did everything go, Iffy? Thank you so much for the raid, too. I appreciate that. Make sure to go drop them a follow over on their channel. Okay, so... that yielded nothing. This is where I started. That looks like my medication. What does this say? Oh, that's all... okay, that's all stuff. Got it. A little city builder. Oh, we love good city builders on this channel. We love them. What room is this? Punishment cell. Huh. Ooh, woo. Punish me harder, maybe. Can I... you know what would solve this? Give me the fire extinguisher, and I'll solve all of my problems. So far, the only thing that I can think of is getting into the bathroom or trying to get into the toilets. Everywhere else seems to be locked on me. I have one guy who's telling me put key, but I kind of already did. I called 2120, and, you know, they made some weird noises and then hung up. But I don't know where else to go. There's nothing else that's sticking out at me. Everything else that I've been needing to interact with has been popping up with the mouse symbol at this point. So I don't know. Huh. This can't be 2120 here because there's no phone. And then I can't go that way because there's nothing there. Are you still here? Yeah. Put key. I know. But I don't know where. No, that's locked. I can't go through there. I can't leave here. Did I do something wrong already? Oh, no. Oh, no. Interesting. That's just the... Oh, that's the door for this place. Okay. Well... I mean, I'm generally okay at puzzle games, kind of. And generally, things like that aren't too bad. But, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Every door is locked to me. Every door is locked. My key is gone. And all I've got is a bathroom door that I can't get into because someone's deciding that they want to hog the bathroom. And this guy who's telling me to put a key somewhere, which I did, I think, because my key is gone. But I'm stuck. I'm going to have to come back to this, I think, afterwards because I feel like I'm just going to be wasting everybody's time trying to figure out something that's probably painfully obvious to me. I also called the phone, too. I called the phone. And I can't call the phone again. I can't interact with this thing anymore. So, something... I don't know. I honestly don't know. I got stuck somewhere, and now I'm all confused. So, I will... There will probably be a second part of this, possibly a full playthrough, if I can, you know, figure out how to get out of the hospital where I started, but I don't know what to do. I don't know where 2120 is. I don't know where to call that. And I don't know where anything else is. So I might have to turn this in here, guys, because all I feel like I'm going to do is I'm just going to run around to everywhere I've already been and just exhaust the same options that have already been exhausted. I honestly don't know where to go. I am honestly confused here. I need to be able to sit down and actually maybe just do a recording of this as well and add this as maybe just a quick little playthrough of something and maybe give you guys that rundown from there, because I feel like all I'm going to be doing is running around and exhausting all my options again and not making any headway. And as much fun as watching me walk around inside a hospital is, I just don't... I don't know. I honestly just don't know. Like, this is the only thing I can think of doing, but I can't get in. The toilets are locked. The bathroom's locked. There's another person in there, but every other door is locked. Every other window is boarded up. So whoever was in here is clearly gone or expected something awful to happen. But I can't. Like, I'm not doing something wrong here, chat, am I? Am I doing something wrong? Am I missing something? Am I missing something critical that I didn't pick up? Because I don't know. I'm sufficiently confused here. So tell you what, guys, until I find out where to go, we're gonna have to put a pin in Exanimum right now because I'm confused. I got lost and ran around everywhere. So we're gonna have to come back to this, and you'll probably see some more uploads on this when I can, actually edit out massive chunks of me just running around trying the same thing repeatedly. So, you know, thank you guys for so much for checking out the video, though. I really appreciate you guys watching to the end. This is Perspective Games Exanimum-The Silent Call, which is available on Steam. Link in the description down below as well. It is currently on for about $9 Canadian, made by a little indie studio, and I do want to thank them very much for sponsoring the video. I was given a Steam key by the developer, and that is a rarity for me, so I do want to thank them for reaching out, and I think that there's a lot of potential here for some really interesting gameplay and atmosphere um, mechanics. I think there's a lot of stuff that can the potential I think is there. And I am getting more Silent Hill vibes than I am jump horror, jump scare vibes, so that's good. This reminds me a lot of like those hospital scenes in Silent Hill where everything's kind of a little bit turned around and not quite sure where you're going or what you're doing, and everything looks just a little bit weirder. So that's good. Like that's a good thing. That's a good thing for it. But um I just I just got lost. I got lost, and I feel like all I'm doing is running around and checking the same series of doors over and over again. So I might just have to start this fresh again and just see if maybe there was something I missed initially or something that I just glossed over accidentally. But I've checked every door and I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. So again, thank you to per- Perspective for sponsoring the video and for the Steam key. Really appreciate it. This has been Exanimum-The Silent Call, available on Steam. So go check it out, guys, and I will see you all in the next video.